YouTubers, good morning, everybody. Happy Friday to everybody. It's effing cold here. It is -8 right now. It is so flippin' cold, guys. Holy smokeroos, guys. It's -8. We got another dump of snow last night. Somebody send money to Al Gore to get rid of this cold. This global warming's out of control. I don't know what to do, how to fix this global warming problem we're having right now. I honestly don't know where or how to fix that. Wow, that lady didn't even stop at the stop sign. She just bolted right through. Wow. Interesting. Let me plug in my my front camera recorder there. There we go. Wow, she just went through a stop sign. It looked like, oh, you know why? Usually when someone looks like they're going to attempt to cross, they look, they get smart. Like, oh, he's going to cross. I'm not going to wait for this guy to cross. Woo! Anyways, hope everyone's having a great Friday. Okay, guys. Mike in the Night. Don't forget to join me Wednesday night. Saturday night, Mike in the Night. This Saturday, a few topics we're going to go over. And trends in the housing market every Wednesday night, going strong for 2 years now. Trends in the housing market, or 2+ years. It's been a while. It's been trends in the housing market's been going on for a while now. It's a very successful show. Lots of views. I think just the trends in the housing market has over 1 million views, like the series itself as a whole. Because my channel's approaching 3 million views, which is really good. And speaking of 3 million views, I have two videos now that are like shadow banned. And I want you guys to share it out there, okay? I did a video called Sydney, 1955. So, it's a good video. I basically find a lot of historical, meaningful photos, right? It's not celebrities and stuff. Well, I have Miss Australia, Miss Universe Australia in there, but I mean a couple of rugby players and stuff, but it's more of seeing the eyes of the people, what they like, looking into their eyes and wondering what they were thinking at the time, right? Or what was on their minds. You know, you don't see a single damn cell phone, you don't see a single damn electronic anywhere, which is nice. You know, families together doing things and kind of enjoying life, you know? So apparently, the video got flagged. I got a few hate emails saying that the video that I did Sydney 1955 is 100% racist. And it's got flagged. I guess people are saying a lot of snowflakes went on there and just flagged it. Fair enough. Okay. They flagged the video, but I couldn't find anything wrong. But then everybody was telling me, no, you know what it is? The video is too white. There's too many white people. But now I'm getting feedback from people that up until 1975, until whatever government was there, Sydney implemented a white-only immigration policy. People from Europe, I guess, European, Canada maybe, the UK, stuff like that, right? So that's what it was for the longest time, right? I had an uncle that immigrated there, actually. He went a little bit, had issues with the language, so he moved back to Mozambique. It's in Portuguese Africa. He spoke Portuguese, right? So he was in Mozambique, but he had businesses in Mozambique, tractor trailers. He moved, I think it was to Sydney for about 4 months and had a really tough time with the language barrier. So he just, he left. So, and went back to Mozambique. But anyways, yeah. Wow. So they're flagging the video saying that it was inappropriate. I guess a human being ended up seeing the video. A human being ended up seeing it. So what I did was I doubled down and I did one Melbourne 1975. It's a really beautiful video too. It's got a bit of a rugby player, some of the rugby world, the champions there, I think, by the Kangaroos, I think they are. I learned a lot doing this stuff. I kind of gained knowledge of this stuff, you know. You know, and people say, "Oh, you know, what's your hard on for Australia?" Why not? You know, it's so similar to Canada in their immigration policies, budgeting, housing crisis, debt load. It's so similar. People ask me, have you been to Australia? No, the nearest I've been to Australia was Timor. I went to Timor. I went to visit. I met the president. I met a lot of people there for one of their elections way back. Like, we're talking like 7-8 years ago. And I did my documentary on my Portuguese YouTube channel called Genocide in Timor-Leste. And a lot of Australians are not proud of what happened in Timor. They basically, the Indonesian, I'm not going to get into it because I'm going to get my video flag. You guys can look into it yourselves if you don't know.
Hi, there, Fran.
Hi, can I get an extra large coffee dark roast with 1 cream?
Sure, anything else?
That's it, thank you.
Thank you, Pajama.
Yeah. Yeah, Rosie packed me a nice big lunch today. I got the best wife, I'm telling you guys. The best wife. Hey, happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
That doesn't look like bro.
Bro.
Bro. Thanks, dude. I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I work Saturdays too, guys, because the shop is open. The shop, I implemented new winter hours. So we're closed Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. I'm back Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So what I did, I consolidated my customers, which is a really good thing. Then this way they know when I'm available, and they come and see me when they're available, when I'm available, which is a nice thing. It's good. I actually do more business like this. Wow. We have a TransLink bus up here from Vancouver. Oh, it's going on the main highway now. It looks like it's going to head south. I wonder what it's doing all the way up here. Anyways, where was I? Yeah, they flagged the damn video. So if you guys want to donate, well, another TransLink bus. If you guys want to donate and be part of the channel and support the channel, very simple. Do not hit me up in the tip jar, but share one of my videos. Sydney 19, I'll leave the links below and I'll leave it at the end of the video. Share those videos, get them out there, because for some reason they write history, they make history, and now they want to erase history. Okay, it's bad enough they changed history. Because from my perspective, guys, I'm a Portuguese. I'm born and I'm going to die a Portuguese. I'm a Portuguese citizen. My kids are learning the Portuguese culture. There's a lot of countries that speak Portuguese. Potentially, if they could get their political assets in line, they could get out and do well financially, because a lot of those countries pay very well if you're in the know. Okay? So anyways, I'm really thinking, like it's already bad enough that they've already changed the history. Because from a Portuguese standpoint, on my side of the fence, the history is all different from what you guys know. The Portuguese, they mapped Australia a long time before, I think, the Dutch or wherever. The Portuguese were 290 years longer than any other European influence in Asia. It was the Portuguese. The Portuguese were in Macau, like in the 1550s, when the Spanish were still like arriving in Mexico. And the Portuguese had outposts in Goa, Damayu in India. Portuguese influence in India is 400 years longer than the English, right? The Japanese only dealt with the Portuguese for many, 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 many years until the Portuguese started bringing Christianity and Jesuit priests and stuff. I really recommend, guys, to watch the movie Silence. Martin Scorsese's film. He really wanted to do this film before he died. And it's about the Portuguese Roman Catholicism in Japan. Feudal Japan. It goes way back. I'm talking about this is like 1600s. I really recommend you guys to watch the movie Silence. I've already recommended it to people. I've seen it. They've written back and they said, holy crap, Mike. It is on Netflix. I'm not sure if it's still on Netflix. Okay. I'm also asking that you share those videos, because First, history has changed depending on. So the Portuguese history is completely different, right? You go to Wikipedia, it says there's like 160 million people speak Portuguese. The census from Brazil, because remember I volunteered for a Census U county for 3 years in a row. The census in Brazil came back 208 million people speak Portuguese as a first language. And it's the biggest language in South America. Okay? And the official language in South America is Portuguese, because it's the biggest, with 208 million speakers, with 305 million or whatever in total in South America. So people aren't looking at the bigger picture. They just think like, oh, it's all Spanish. No, it's not. It's not. It's different. You know? Brazil is very heavy Roman Catholicism because of the Portuguese. So they've and then they say that, you know, if you look at the top languages on Wikipedia, they moved Portuguese a few notches down with 160 or 180 million speakers, when Portuguese is the most organized language in Africa, because the Portuguese were there for over 500 years in Angola and Mozambique and Guinea-Bissau. I have family there. And it's the very most organized because the Portuguese were expansionists, not colonialists. They were in fear, the Portuguese were in fear of Napoleon taking over Portugal, and all this fear is over the last 3-4 centuries of different takeovers and taking the Portuguese end of the world, right? So what happened was the Portuguese expanded. When they went to Angola, they actually built it up. They built highways, stadiums. I'm going to do a video for you guys, Angola before destabilization, so you guys can see what it looked like after the Portuguese left, before the Portuguese left, what it looked like. You wouldn't believe that's Africa. But it is what it is, guys. We all have different histories, right? But I can understand them changing the history to support the English-speaking narrative, fine. But now, changing your history already, because now it doesn't suit today's needs or today's status quo. That's not good. You want to make up a fake history? Fine. But then now you want to change the fake history to make it suit status quo? Not fine. Okay, is the lady gonna stop? Well, more and more people parking in front of my store. Yeah, I really hope these people understand that I'm not gonna be watching their vehicles as they park in front of my store. Anyways, I'm not sure if I'm in a handicapped spot. I don't know. I can't tell. The street's completely covered in snow. Anyways, guys, I got some snow shoveling to do. I'll leave a link below to the videos, and I'll leave a link at the end of this video right now. It should be around you. Share those 2 videos, get them out there, because it's a shame on you. Changing history. First making it support your status quo and the agenda, and then now changing it after. What the hell? Let me know, comment below.